Shohei Ohtani just signed the most absurd contract ever. Let's go ahead and simulate his career as a Los Angeles Angel. His first game as a starter is a loss. As he went 0 for 4 at the plate and gave up 3 runs on the mound. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and simulate this first season. See how season 1 goes after this insane free agency period for the Dodgers. It starts off awful for them. Wow. Hovering around 500. Oh no, they catch a little hot streak here in May. Yep, this is more like what I was expecting. They are looking dominant here through June. I have everything set to auto-manage. Simulate the draft. Skip. No. Trade deadline, don't care. And we trade for David Bednar, a closing pitcher. Because, of course, the Dodgers did. Lost 2 out of 3 to Oakland. That's interesting. Getting towards the end of here, season 1. 100-win team. $111-51 here in season 1. And what did Shohei Ohtani stats look like? 312 average, 44 home runs, 142 RBIs, and 15-10, 192 and 2/3 innings with a 3.97 ERA, not 237 strikeouts to 88 walks. His worst season on the mound, but did he win any awards? Rookie of the Year for Yamamoto. Shohei Ohtani wins the MVP award in his first year. Can he follow this up with a win in the World Series? They do win the World Series in 7 versus the Rangers. 2-4, yes, in 7. So the official prediction for this season is a Dodgers World Series victory, which personally I hope is not true. Robinson Cano makes the Hall of Fame. Go ahead and simulate the offseason. Alright, spring training. Sim through spring training. Now to what really matters, the regular season. And once again, not off to a very hot start to the season in April. But in May, they turn it way up. Nico Horner goes to Seattle. Simulate the draft. Skip. No. AL wins the All-Star game again. Season 2 of the Ohtani days here in LA coming to an end as we're entering September. Looking like it's going to be another 100-win season. Not as good as the 111 wins last year, only 103. As what does Ohtani do this year? Ooh, Ohtani's hurt. He pitched in 15 games, 3.12 ERA. Played in 72 games at the dish, 19 homers, 55 RBIs, 298 average. So an injury-plagued year, too. And the Dodgers are eliminated in round 1. Nobody inducted into the Hall of Fame. Continue simming through the off-season. There we go. Sim through spring training. On to year number 3 now. And this time they come out the gate strong, not starting off cold for once. And it looks like Ohtani's hurt again. I'm not seeing his name popping up with the pitchers. There we go. I saw Ohtani's name. He's back. As the Dodgers just having another amazing season, as expected. This time 112 wins. Shohei, 10 wins, 7 losses. Only pitched in 22 games, 20 starts. 2.52 ERA, though. At the plate, 105 games, 35 homers, 116 RBIs, 322 average. Can they win another World Series now that Ohtani's back? They will face Tampa Bay, and they win their second World Series in 3 years. Both years that Ohtani was healthy. Clayton Kershaw, Max Scherzer into the Hall of Fame. Don't know when the Dodgers got rid of Kershaw, but he ended up not on this team. Vlad Jr. goes to the Orioles. That's an interesting one. All right, spring training. Now on to year number 4. Dodgers are doing what is expected of them, just dominating. 59 wins at the All-Star break. Shohei's looking like he's been staying healthy so far this season. And make a trade for Camilo Doval, another closing pitcher. just an absolutely phenomenal season going right now. 110 wins. Go ahead and simulate the playoffs. Dodgers win their third World Series in 4 years. Shohei is starting to decline quite a bit, but he pitched 33 starts, 19 wins, 215 innings, 310 ERA. At the plate, played all 162, 42 homers, 132 RBIs, 273 average. I doubt that's good enough to win. And no, he wins World Series MVP, playoff MVP, Cy Young Award, and he does win National League MVP. Alright, let's get this simulating. Alright, here's spring training. Get this out of the way. And now on to season number 5. Ooh, Dodgers starting off cold. Haven't seen that in a few years. And yep, they're right back to just being the normal selves after the cold start. 58-25. Up to 60 wins on their 89th game. 62 wins at the All-Star break. Just keep on going through August now. They end August with 94 wins already. Win number, ooh, losing streak there. Win number 100 came in game 150. 105 win season. Shohei finishes second in MVP this time. 276 average, 42 homers, 121 RBIs. On the mound, 16-7, 191 and 2/3 innings, 4.32 ERA. Can they win their 4th championship in 5 years? Rematch versus the Rangers, and of course they win it. 4th in 5 years, they three-peat. Absolute dynasty. Now, of course, this doesn't have Ohtani's actual deal. Just sign Ohtani for forever. For all of the money. God, how high does this go? Shohei does accept the deal, so we will have him until he retires. Alright, spring training is here. On to regular season number 6. .51 wins at the All-Star break. And rough season, only in the wild card after 93 wins. And the Dodgers lost in the World Series this time to Kansas City. 4 for 6 in World Series rings now. Hank Aaron Award and MVP go to Ohtani. 310, 56 homers, 153 RBIs. And on the pitching end of things, 33 starts, 14 and 13, 377 ERA. Not ideal. Josh Hader just bouncing around the NL Central. He's been with 3 of the teams now. Here we go, spring training. And on to season number 7. Rough start to the season here, 13 and 17. Ooh, did the Dodgers fall off? Only 44 wins at the All-Star break, barely under 500 at 44-46. '85 wins. They'll be facing the Rockies in the wild card. And the Dodgers win another championship. Championship number 5 in the Ohtani era. Shohei's down to 94 overall. This year, 14-13 again, 4.16 ERA. And at the plate, 45 homers, 121 RBIs, 271 average. Freddie Freeman goes into the Hall of Fame. Go ahead and start simulating this offseason. All right, here we are, another regular season. I lost count of how many years this is now. It's 2030, so this is year number 8. And the Dodgers are looking real rough. 41-50 going into the All-Star break. All right, they're back up to around 500. And the Dodgers finished sub 500, 79-83, and missed the playoffs for the first time in the Ohtani era. Ohtani all the way down to a 90 overall now. 7 wins, 11 losses, 4.48 ERA. At the plate, 30 homers, 100 RBIs, 259 average. He's up to 440 career home runs. And up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career, but all the way down to a 90 overall. Mike Trout makes the Hall of Fame. I didn't want to go to this. I wanted to simulate it. Right, here we go, year number 9. And year number 9 is off to another rough start. Alright, they're back up to around 500. At the All-Star break, 47 and 44, so at least they're above 500 now. They're far cry from the consistency 110-ish win team. But at 87 and 75, they do make the postseason. And they get eliminated by the Diamondbacks. Garrett Cole makes the Hall of Fame. Shohei all the way down to an 84 overall now. Pitching had a 3.82 ERA, 206 strikeouts, 172 innings pitched. At the plate, 40 homers, 124 RBIs, 276 average. No longer the ace of the pitching staff. Even with Ohtani declining very fast now. The Ohtani signing did bring them however many championships. What was it, like 5 championships? 4 or 5? I know they three-peated, and I know they had one before the three-peat. I think they've had one after the three-peat too, so I think it's 5. 5 for 9. Dodgers are hovering around the 500 mark here. '47 and 44 at the All-Star break. Still hovering around 500 going into September. Bad September here. And the Dodgers will end 79 and 83 and miss the playoffs here in year 10. And Ohtani is now all the way down to a 79 overall, 12-8 with a 4 flat ERA, 164 innings. At the plate, still had 30 homers, 91 RBIs, eclipsed the 500 home run mark, 278 average. Jose Altuve into the Hall of Fame. Now, age 38, this would be the end of the contract in real life. And I think it's pretty certain that he would be a Hall of Famer, even with the drastic fall off he had. So if the Ohtani contract goes according to the MLB 23 The Show simulation, they'll win. They'll become a dynasty. 5 rings in 10 years.